Show with your girl Sheila. Oh, this is where hip hop meets Afro beats, Afro trap, Afro Caribbean, Afro everything.
Afro dancehall, Afro reggae.
Everything. In the studio with me is my boy Stonebwoy.
Wow,
Africa's #1. I ain't even gonna say Ghana's on now because he don't belong to Ghana no more. I'm sorry guys. He belongs to the continent and the world.
Worldwide.
That's what's up, Stonebwoy. Thanks for coming to Afrozons.
Thank you so much, Sheila.
Thank you so much, love.
Thanks for coming to Ghana.
Thank
the
you.
VGMAs last year, you know?
Yeah, Stonebwoy, like you know, this is where Afrobeat meets hip hop. We are the first and only Afrobeat show on a major FM US dial that's also nationally syndicated. All right? So this show is national.
Legitimate.
All right? It is. It was your birthday a few days ago.
No, yesterday. I'm still enjoying it. It's 3 days. It's 3 days hardcore, and then
how
it
did you
goes
celebrate
to the rest of the year.
What did you do?
I was traveling. I was on the road. I was releasing songs. I've not slept. I've not even enjoyed it yet. I've not even celebrated it yet. So my plan is to put it all on tonight.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Turn up the levels, turn up the volumes. Celebrate with my African brothers in the diaspora, white, blue, black, purple, or green.
Every color.
They're all invited, you know. Everything comes out of black, so everything is allowed.
That's right. That's right.
So tonight, Alhambra Palace is where it's gonna be.
Chicago, you hear that? You hear that?
If you know you're a top baller, you're a top shotter, make sure you come through, grab a table, grab a seat.
And pop bottles. Don't go there, be acting up now. Pop bottles for one God. Okay.
I know.
All right. Also, Stonebwoy, you know, when we first started, I said to you that this is where Afrobeat meets hip hop. People don't understand there's a difference between Afrobeat and Afrobeats. For me, Afrobeat is Fela Kuti. Okay, Afrobeat is the new genre that came out from Africa that has Afro Caribbean, Afro trap, Afro pop, Afro everything. When you first came out, Stonebwoy, you were regarded as a dancehall artist. Now people say you're Afro Caribbean. Is there a difference?
Bless it. The reality is that, you know, as day goes by, we all get to understand, you know, things better.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just like when you pick the Bible. People have been reading the Bible, studying the Bible for thousands of years. But they go to church and read that same Bible and get a new understanding of it.
That's right.
And put new meanings to it.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So that's how African music and African culture has always been. It's always been the bedrock of everything. But every day as we grow, as we live, as we learn, as we get influenced by many other things, we get to rephrase it and get a feeling out of it. So that's what I think it is. They used to see me as a core dancehall artist from Africa, you know. And coming from Africa alone is where I get the Afro from.
Right.
So, you know, it's Afro dancehall artist.
Yes.
But now, the bigger meaning is Afrobeat and dancehall.
That's right.
So the Afro right there means a lot of things.
Yes.
It means I as an African music, Afrobeat, and all these things. So you're super right. I just feel like we're just deriving new meanings out of
we're just getting our own umbrella right now, creating our own buzz.
Widening things
letting the world
you know.
know.
Like you say, the Afrobeat was Fela. But that Afrobeat, you know, can't go to Fela only.
Right.
Because there have been thousands and thousands of African artists. Like now, you can't just say that maybe Afro dancehall music or whatever is. You know, you have to give credit to those who stood out for it.
Right.
And there must be somebody who would have stuck his neck out, which is what I respect Fela for.
Right. But it's also highlights.
There are a lot of representatives.
Legends that actually laid the pavement for us all. Yeah.
That's the thing I wanted to add to that. So that we're the same ones that have to tell our stories, and we have to make sure we give credit and spread it to the roots and wherever it comes from, so that's the only way we can continue to grow, to elevate. So when you talk about highlight music, you know, highlight music has been in existence from day. And it's actually the
But that's Ghana's own though.
Yeah, it's Ghana's own, and it's Ghana give birth to it.
And everybody has to create their own different versions of it. That's right.
Thank you. So this is what it is now, and we're all enjoying it. We are adding spices to it.
All over.
With the influences that I get. I mean, I grew up on dancehall reggae music, and I add that influence onto the Afrobeat, and that's what I've been doing the whole time, and preaching Afro dancehall the whole time till now. Yeah. Is up on the levels.
Yes, you know? And you've done a lot of collaborations, right? A lot. Beanie Man, name it. I can sit here and just name them all. Out of all the collaborations you've done, which was the most meaningful to you? I mean, I know they're all special, but which one did you feel like, okay, either made you cross over or either was very spiritual for you?
Thank you very much. Music has always been spiritual for me, regardless anyway. But I think one that began the whole, I think I did Sean Paul and I. most original.
SB, yes.
And that went far. And then the Sugar one with Beanie Man just slapped it all away. Now, you know what I mean? And then in the reggae sector as well, I done stuff with I-Octane, Kabaka Pyramid, Agent Sasko, Spraga Benz, Jakior, Sizzler.
Yes.
You know?
Yes, the list is endless. Endless.
Yeah,
Kaz, you got something to say to him about that, about his collabos?
Jamil and stuff. I just came back from Jamaica straight to Chicago.
Yes, we're going to talk about that. Good Morning with Shiv and all
mad,
the others. Mad, massive.
Oh yeah, definitely as far as collabs. Like now you in America, we turn up. I know you know how to turn up. And I'm just curious, like as far as influences and if there are any American artists or hip hop artists you looking forward to collabing with. Yeah. I can think of a couple.
Yeah.
We can think of a million that need Stonebwoy, not the other way around.
Yeah, he got some
up there. Yo,
you notice, let's be real.
This
a lot of us American artists have been riding that Afrobeats wave.
Forever.
And it's been doing them numbers. Like, and I could just see him collabing with a lot of people. But
so
I'm
who you
just
feeling?
curious, like,
He's right.
Is there anybody that you really rocking with or would like to collab with?
Thank you very much, Sheila. The reality is that, yes, I wouldn't want to claim any egoistic value off of nobody. But the reality is that Africa has always been the foundation. So as an African, with all the things that I know and I live, I think I have more to give, you know, more than them giving me anything when it comes to being the creative aspect of it. But the numbers and the establishment and all these ones, I mean, we have to give credit to the West because they control these systems. So that way, that is what we can share, you know, with whoever we get to come across with to do any music stuff. I'm more tailored towards music with melodies and vibe that's more spiritual and rap that sits in the mind and I'll choose anybody on that edge. You know, anybody.
I hear you with Alicia Keys. I hear him with Alicia. I hear him with Lizzo.
I can hear him with
Rihanna. I hear him with Tory Lanez, and that's our boy.
That's
our boy. So we're gonna make that call.
You guys should yell.
We're gonna make that call,
right? For this
right?
album, I did something with Kerry Hilson as well. So it's a beautiful one on this album. Shout out to Kerry and the whole team, Al Jamal. You know, and so that's where it's going to get going. Kerry and I had a very, 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 very organic relationship, and then it was beautiful during the recording, and that is what I respect as a human being.
It has to be that way.
As a creative that come, you know, from where I come from, I respect that energies that, you know, we want to create something, and then when we finish the creative process, we can leave it all to the politics and the everything else to roll. Let the labels do that, but the artists have to be of one mind. So I respect that a lot, you know. Big ups to every artist that I featured on this one. I think the relationship was real, but especially Kerry as American, you know, top singer. You know, that love was real, man.
And we haven't heard from her in a while, and people
this is the first Afrobeat collaboration.
I ain't trying to disrespect what he's bringing out.
She said it, and from the horse's own mouth, this is her first African Afrobeat, Afro dance, or whatever, new school collaboration, first ever in a while. So I don't think she would have come out to do something like that because, you know, she knows what she's about.
Of course.
So to be on her own for a long time and just
waiting for that music, they can wait for years till it makes sense.
She actually played me a couple songs, lots of songs that she's going to be releasing and stuff. She has lots of things that she's going to be working on. So, I mean, this Angoga Junction album is a big one. It's a huge one. Trust me, man. It's a beautiful piece that is a beautiful album that I know suits the time and the mind space in which I am now.
Right, you know? Right. I love that. I mean, it's 2020. We're in first quarter right now, you know, and this time is going so fast. Before you know what's happening, it's going to be summer, spring's coming, then summer. You know, what would you say has been your highlights for the first quarter? Just the first quarter, because I know how busy you are.
Absolutely.
What's your highlight for the first quarter of 2020?
First and foremost, I give thanks to God for giving me life, most ultimately for making me see 2020, because once upon a time, everybody just said 2020. We thought some meteor was going to come to.
God was coming down for us all.
But we're still here, living life, happy, you know, doing the same old things, improving, making mistakes and growing, you know, and I have been planning this album for a while now, putting things together. So I think the whole planned time had to span across into 2020. So the first quarter, I've been still working on my album and fixing things to make sure the album comes out. So, you know, but the latter part of 2019 was super crazy. You know, I had my Beam concert. You know, I have annual concerts that I do in Ghana, 2 concerts. One is a charity one for my community where I come from. It hosts like 60 to 100,000 every year, you know, and then the Beam concert as well is tailored for, you know, people were gonna, visitors for Christmas and all of those ones. That one also hosts like the big, one of the biggest crowds, you know, in the country. So those ones were the craziest highlights.
Yeah.
And then I was dropping like some. I had to drop like 3 songs in December because in the night I did like 4 or 5 shows, sometimes 3 shows, you know. So that was more busier for me.
Yeah.
And then the beginning of 2020, like the first half of it now that we are, I've also had the album mind. So like I'm still busy and I'm already touring, you know.
Yes.
So no time.
Congrats on the tour, but we're going to talk about that as well. I'm very excited about that. Okay, now, Stonebwoy, you know I got to go here, okay? But I'm going to go here as diplomatic as I can because, you know, I like to speak my truth.
Absolutely.
And everyone knows you speak your truth.
Absolutely.
But I got to go here, okay? All right. 2019, right? I was privileged to be flown down to Ghana. Hotel paid, flight paid, everything taken care of.
Everything
They flew me to Ghana. And then I came with my big sister who raised me from when I was a kid. And that's Kanye King, founder of the Mobiles. I lived with her since I was a kid. So she's my big sister. Yes. And of course I dragged her.
Big up Kanye King. Big up yourself,
Big up Mobile. Big up.
We love you.
Yes, we love you. But then Stonebwoy, my heart got broken. Because while I was there, before I was about to go on stage, all right? You and Shatta got into this massive fight. I hear you sorted.
You're healed, right? You don't have no broken
No,
heart.
I'm fine. I'm fine. But guys, man, you know, I gotta say something though. You guys have to understand in Africa there's so many powers. Stonebwoy has a community. He has a nation.
There's a big nation.
Big nation.
Big government, you know, the president of India.
It made whatever you see in America look like child's play. I'm very serious because it was like a nation to a nation, you know, but Stonebwoy stood strong and was there. We just gave ourselves hello, hi. And he went to his seat. And then, of course, it blew out. So, no, I know you guys have made up on social media and everything, but I want to know, where are you right now with Shatta Wale? Where are you? Because you're like 2 kings in...
Shatta is my brother.
You're 2 kings in one kingdom.
Yo, big ups to him any day, anytime, anyhow, anywhere. I'm a king, and a true king respects other kings and expects people to grow to be kings.
Right.
See? A true king doesn't want to see other people become slaves. A true king doesn't suppress, doesn't do anything they can to see people depressed.
That's right.
That's the value of true kings, and I think over the years I've been living that. Giving opportunity to people who stab me in the back and all of that, but the true king still sees it and sits back and says, go on with it, man. I just saw with it.
Yeah.
Raka Gilbert, no boy can't move me. See? So
that's what's up,
I
facts.
just want to drop a bomb on
I know, like.
so Shatta and I are good. We talk once and once. He's not my best friend yet, but we talk once and once. Because remember, say, you know, we are all representing for a certain cause.
Right.
It's just like the political parties in Africa. They tell you we're taking you to heaven. The other ones is I'm going to take you to heaven. This I'm going to take you to heaven, right? So if we all want to take the country to heaven, why is it so difficult to allow one who fits to sit in the front seat?
That's right. So we're all good.
By the virtue of their works and the virtue of their intentions. And even as that, you know, we can all share ideas and continue to run things. So absolutely, I stand here.
You guys have a song together, Stone. Let me to cut you off.
No, we don't yet.
Okay, but when is it coming? Because that's the only piece we want to see.
Come. If it doesn't come, that means it's not complete.
Right.
The mission is not complete. You know, apart from everything, I'm mission minded. Very, very much more, very, very mission minded. And the thing is that it's Ghana independence today.
Yes, right.
And the levels that we as young ones have added to what the predecessors who are still doing it have done is tremendous. And people are going to come and add up to what we are doing now and take it to the next level. So trust you me, in the spirit of peace, here's my brother. He controls his territory. You know, so it's one big jungle.
Massive
the
jungle.
The lion runs his own. The elephant runs his own. Even the ant runs his own.
Yeah.
So we just have to give respect to everybody. And that's how come we're going to avoid fights and all of that.
Best way. And this goes out to every artist as well.
You can make a matchstick out of a tree.
That's right.
But that's out of a big tree. But when that one matchstick lights, it can burn down the whole forest. You know
that's
that.
right.
So you don't have to underestimate people.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So
actually, the side of Ghana where you come from, I hear is no joke.
I come from Asai, man.
Woo! I hear it's no joke. I hear they don't play.
From Asai, man, you know. And big ups to every thug in Ashaiman, big ups to every clean art, big ups to every massive. Yo, look, I'm a face good. I come from Ashaiman, A-S-H-A-I man is my city. It grew me. But ultimately, I come from Ghana, and ethnically, I come from the Volta region.
That's right.
It's called Angloga. It's called Alakle, the people of the Anglos. We cut all the way into Togo, Benin, Ivory Coast. You know, that's my ethnicity. That's why my album is called Anglo Gan Junction. So I am at this junction in my mind where I've gained experience from the world and I'm still learning. And with the influences that I have gained or I'm still learning on the African continent, plus the foreign and the external vices,
right?
This is the junction at which I am now. That's why Angloga Junction. You know, taking the African standpoint to be the Angloga and the foreign standpoint to be the junction, because junction is an English word.
That's right.
So I'm at that junction mentally.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I love it. Cass, go on.
And he dropping gems.
I know. That's what happens when you're with Stonebwoy. It's like your blood starts to boil.
Yeah, man. Energy.
Energy.
I'm going to switch up real quick.
Thank you, King.
Stonebwoy, so this new single, Good Morning.
That's right.
That's a vibe, bro. I got in tune with it. I downloaded it last night. I probably played it about 50 times this morning.
It has a vibe.
On the morning show. So, quick question, just for fun. What's the first thing Stonebwoy thinks of when he wakes up in the morning? The first thing that comes to mind when you wake up.
Okay, let me see what happened this morning. This morning I was wrapped out in a hoodie and jacket when I slept. I woke up and I bang. Okay, looked at the phone. Sometimes when I see the phone on the side, I just sometimes pick it up, put it back and pray, or pray before I take it up. You know, and then it continues because it's always been a journey.
Yeah.
So it's like what I got going on for the day. Let me give blessings, give praises. Absolutely. Let's get it going.
And then it continues because I know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, right? So when I wake up to start to do that from today, I give thanks that I'm alive. Then it continues.
Right.
Let's say life is a journey.
It is a journey.
So it's always been like continuity. So when I wake up, I call my family, I call my wife, speak to the kids if they're available. All these ones, it's a continuous process for me in life. So it only starts with prayers and giving thanks.
That's what I thought.
And then we continue to go. It's a journey.
Beautiful.
Don't know, I know.
What's your favorite track on the album, the new album? Which one?
Wow.
I know they're all bad, but which one?
The track one.
But which one makes you shake? Like, I can't even believe I dropped this. Like, come on now. Which one?
I'll go for the track one right now, which says, you can't hear that. That's the African spirit.
I feel
okay. Nakachira kala joma binu anyemalo. Bajo won tole magbero rogbona ye mavero. Fakpo agba pepe ora nena biambere. Ahu dongore. Maena sivu. Well then, chop life. Enjoy life. Don't call me life. They know they buy. Say them they boil for Dubai. You they chill for Bekwai. Make you know they look another guy. You for smile. Yeah. If anybody wanna stress you, bye. Malak back behind. Yeah, bazwa leg back. Yeah, but malak back behind. Yeah, bazwa leg back. Malak back behind. Yeah, bazwa leg back. No, nyaba mazumumu mano nyina dukona for hamlo. Yeah. Mina makboju jomina na makonu. Yo, Martin, African chanting.
Quit playing with him, man.
Yo,
you see,
I'm on fire.
No auto-tune needed.
No auto-tune, nothing. No auto-tune,
That's raw
nothing.
talent. That was dope.
Raw talent.
So that's one of the sides of the album.
Yes.
That's the African chant proper. And there's the other ones like the Good Morning, like, you know, whether you be black, purple or blue, many are called. Chosen a few, chosen a few. Rastaman party, we no discriminate. Get high and jubilate. Rastaman party, from a note of your clean heart, come take your place. Well, good morning to the maker. You do me all this favor. I'm chilling in Chicago. Standing on my hater. Good morning to the maker. You do me all this favor. I'm chilling in Chicago. Standing on my hater.
Tune. I love it. Stonebwoy, your return has put Ghana in the forefront of tourism. Okay,
Absolutely.
big shout out going out to Nana Kufuor. You know, I interviewed him when he was here in Chicago, and that was great. Thanks to my friend Beatrice Taju Sibel. So she made that happen. So big respect. How do you think that has affected, one, the concerts that you personally do in Ghana, and two, your career?
Positively, enormous in a very big way, because attention in 2019, trust me, the whole world was talking Ghana.
Yeah.
West Africa, yes. Africa, yes.
But it was Ghana.
Like it always be. But
Everyone
Ghana had
their
the agenda.
It was Ghana.
Yes, Ghana had the agenda. They never heard it anywhere else but Ghana, to say the year of return. So everybody felt a need to touch the soil and touch Ghana. True, because it was 400 years after the first slave ship left the shores of Ghana, Elmina, Cape Coast, to America.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So that's where it is. Ghana has a certain significance in the cultural play, you know, of Africa.
It does.
You know,
the very first president made sure that he told all of us, if we all work together, that's Kwame Nkrumah. We'll be one. As
and Ghana actually today,
he's all our first president.
Bless it. Ghana today celebrates the 63rd year after independence, being the first black country on the continent to gain independence.
First, that's right.
So we must have been ahead of a lot of things.
A lot.
That could be a blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
But at least, the motive of bringing Africans together, that's why Kwame Nkrumah went all the way to get a wife from Egypt.
That's right.
So it's like Kwame Nkrumah did so much investment on the African continent.
He did. You
know? And so it's just in a spirit of unity. May I stand up on these grounds to big up Muammar Gaddafi, big up all the top African rebels.
That's right. Rebels.
Yeah, you hear me, so?
Yes.
Yeah, you have to be a rebel, you know, with a cause.
Yeah.
See, because I'm a rebel with a cause.
That's right.
See, most often times we're misunderstood, but in the end, yeah, man.
It makes sense. I interviewed Rollins when I was in Ghana, and he had a lot to say to me.
Yeah, man, that's my general. That's my general.
He had a lot to say to me. He had a lot to say. His favorite was coup d'etat.
Yeah, man. That's my general, yeah. Man.
So how's the tour been going? I know I have to let you go. Everybody wants you today. Today's Ghana's independence.
And my birthday was yesterday, and I'm still
he wants to move.
Yeah, we're here. We're here.
So how's the tour been going? You are on a tour, a North America tour. Yes, how's the North American tour been going?
And the album promotion as well. So,
an album, yes. An album promotion.
I'm working right now.
Are you
Yeah, man. Jano, I did the first one in Miami, in Miramar.
Yeah.
The vice mayor and mayor of Miramar, the committee actually invited me over to be a part of the first Afro-Caribbean festival ever that happened at the amphitheater in Miramar. So big up to the Miramar City in Miami. You don't know, so they put me on. And once again, I represented for the continent this would be one of the many times that I will be the first one to represent like that, which is a blessing, you know, in my own accord. So I started the tour with that, and guess what? The first one is here in Chicago.
That's right.
March the 6th, Ghana Independence.
That's right.
I'm here right now in the cold. I'm about to put some fire in the cold, so don't wear jackets.
When are you in
New
York and all the cities? The show's national, so I need you to plug, you know, the cities that you know.
I do DC tomorrow, which is the 7th. I do New York on the 13th.
All right.
And I do Atlanta on the 14th.
There you go.
And I do Afro Nation in Puerto Rico on the 19th.
That's what's up.
Then I do Los Angeles on the 21st. Then I do somewhere else on the 24th.
We're going somewhere else and somewhere else and somewhere else. Go check his IG, guys. Somebody, what's your IG? What's your IG?
My
People have to know the US got to know this.
Blessed. At Stonebwoy B. Stonebwoy with a B. B for burn it on, you know. I keep it burning. It can't cool. Burn it on.
It can't cool.
BURNITON as one word. So burn it on. So Stonebwoy B is all verified, so you can find out. I'm just explaining the reason for the B. And the boy is spelled the Jamaican way, you know, that has the attitude in it. So, boy. So, Stonebwoy. Stone is my first name, Living Stone. So, you know, we take it from there, added the boy to it, and we continue burning. So, Stonebwoy B. STONEBWOYB. Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. Facebook is Stonebwoy straight, no B. Bless up.
That's right. Please, guys, go to his
And
YouTube as well. Go to his YouTube. We're looking. He's got crazy views. I don't know if you know, you had over 20,000 in some minutes. I'm not even talking millions. I know you're going there. So please go to his YouTube as well, guys. Please go check him out. All right.
We continue growing, and we need your support as well, because a man on a mission, man, can only ask for permission and love
for the vision.
For the vision.
That's what's up.
Boom. Boom.